Hello everyone, I'm Harry. I was the project lead and games designer for Solace. I also create some of the art. A lot of people have been asking for help with the game, so I've decided to do this video walkthrough, which will hopefully be very useful for you all. So I'm going to go through it as I wrote it. So first we start at the fireplace wall, and we zoom in here. There's a match here. You can open your inventory by just dragging this out on the phone. I'm doing this on the computer at the moment. And there is a needle in there. Okay, so we go out of there and we'll go up here. There's a note. To access your notes, you open this and then you just click on the note. You can read it and scroll down on it depending on which mobile device you have, and then you just tap the note again to close it and use that arrow to leave. So we'll zoom out of there, and if we look at the window, there's a key and a note in this bottle, but we can't get in because the candle and the bottle is stuck in place. So we'll go over to the desk. There's a nail file there and a puzzle piece just behind the laptop. The drawers are all locked, so we will leave that for now. But over here as well, something very important, this thread hiding behind that sofa. You scroll up and down in your inventory to access your items. To combine them, you click on one, then just click on the other, and now we have a lit match by combining the nail file and the match. To use them in the environment, you drag from here onto where you want to use them, and such. If it's right, it'll tell you. If it's wrong, it won't. So anyway, I still can't reach inside the bottle. So we'll go over here. Now inside this folder, which a lot of people haven't been able to find, there's a note. So you take that note, and that will go in here. This is encrypted note 1. This responds to the second block on the picture, which is over here. Now, it doesn't let you guess it until you find the other one, so we'll find the other one, which is under here. So inspect items by double clicking on them, and this is the next note. Right, so anyway, I'm going to tell you how to solve these before we go any further, and then we're going to search the rest of the room. Okay, I'm going to need the last clue. I forgot we put that in. Right, so we'll head over to this, and this is where I'm going to make a fool of myself because I won't be able to solve the puzzle. So we'll drag the puzzle piece across, and now we'll solve this. Yeah, well, to be honest, we're grateful for anybody who's purchased our game, and to be honest, even if you've pirated it, you know, thank you for actually taking interest in our game. That's a big plus. Like, you don't know how much it means to me and the other two people that worked on it, that you actually care to play our game. So thank you very much for that. And yes, I'm making a fool of myself, so I may just skip this. Right, so resuming where we left off, solve the puzzle after 10 hours. So in here you get a magnet, and you also get another note, which you can read. That's a story note. So now we have some thread, a needle, and a magnet. And it's not what you see. Most people think needle and thread, so we use the thread with the magnet, and then we head over to the bottle. Using the magnet on the bottle, we get the key out. So we've got the key from the bottle. We still can't get the note though. So if we inspect the key, it just says it's a key. So we'll try the door, the obvious thing. It's locked. Let's use the key. Won't work. So this is locked. It says try the key on this drawer. No, it's broken. This one opens. So we'll find a note. It's a coding sheet. Right. Now basically, we have all three notes we need now. So we can look at the date and we can change it. Now, I'm going to walk you through these. Right, the first one, the first block, or second block that you can actually fill in, you can't change the one. So this refers to the second block. Locked in time, is it a crime? Right, except you can read it. basically the line that you're interested in is, can you read between the lines? If so, you'll be fine. Now, if you count between the lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number is 8. So we'll close that and we'll put that in. Right, so there's the first one. Now the second one. 1 plus 6 equals 35. 6 minus 1 equals 5. Question mark plus 1 equals 42. Pardon me, sorry. Right, so basically 1 is, why is it in capitals? Is because we're looking at it as if it's a telephone. So here, so 0, 6, N, 6, E, 3. So they reference to what they are. So you've got 15 there with the 1, and then 6 adds up to 20, having a 7, a 4, and a 9. Okay, so with that, you should be able to work this one out. I'm not going to actually tell you in this video, because I think you can work that one out now that you know the way to do it, and I think you'll find it fun. I always find with walkthroughs, if you don't give everything away, it's still a bit fun rather than someone completely spoiling it for you. But if you still have a problem, then feel like emailing us. But I'm going to have to work it out myself because it's been a long time. Let me have a look. Yeah, so the answer is actually 7. So we'll put that in. I remember when we were testing the game, I had it as a different number, and then I realised that you could have a lot. I think it was like 2 or 3 numbers that added up to the same number. So yeah, it was a bit awkward. Okay, now the last one's a little bit more tricky to work out. You've got the torn encryption key, which is this. Fourth block. So we've got some symbols and letters corresponding to these symbols. So we have an E, an N, a W, and an A, and a T slightly, we can see that. So what we want to do is, you can see this up here, so we'll zoom in on this. We can't zoom in on it. Okay, but we can see some of the symbols. So let's reference that note again. Right, so I saw that. So it starts with an E. What else? And it's got this at the end. So let's have a look. Right, that's the T. So what number has E and T at the end and is 5 long? 8. So the last one is 8. And that will teleport you to the next room. Right. So that's the first part of the tutorial. I will resume this in a second.